I'm Scott Lockoff, host of the Center Sportsman. Check us out on the web, centersportsman.com. Hey, it's a topwater morning. If you can see across the lake, nice and smooth, just like glass. Throw some topwater. We're busting some really nice largemouth here in Hay Bay. We just caught these two on topwater. Yeah, this is a lot of fun.
Feeding up.
Yeah, fat.
All right, good job.
They help you catch more fish. It's guaranteed.
On today's show, we're fishing topwater on Hay Bay, Ontario with my good buddy, Jim Brown. You know, the trip was really enjoyable. We went up in September, and of course when you go to Canada you have to cross the border and you need a passport, and really that's no big deal. And it was really nice weather for September, and that's a nice time to go to Canada. Hay Bay runs to the east and Bay of Quinte goes to the west, and they're just bays off of Lake Ontario. My personal favorite way to catch fish is topwater lures. It's by far the most exciting. And when you get a chance to go after bass with topwater lures, you will have a ball. It is the most fun. You'll remember that your whole trip. If we get one day of topwater bass fishing, that's what we remember, is wow, did we ever get them. And we had everything on our side. There was no wind. There was a front moving in. Now there's been stable weather there the whole time. Nice and warm. It was in the 80s. Actually for September it was perfect. And those fish were on a feeding frenzy. So we fished the Zara Spook out off the weed edge in a little bit deeper weeds. Now we were fishing, I'd say, in 4 to 5 foot of water. And we were fishing above the weed line. And the Zara Spook would just come right above the weeds, and those bass would blast out and smash that lure. There was one other key that I want to stress. Topwater fishing works best with clear water. Now when we first got there, the water was stained because they had a lot of wind. So we searched a little bit and we went back into the cove, and sure enough, there was clear water and weeds. And I said, man, they got to be in here. We made like 2 or 3 casts. Bam, we had fish blowing up all over the place. Pike, bass, and it was fantastic. It was a lot of fun. Throw those sinkers in there. Oh, he missed it.
He's coming. Got him?
Got him? Got that on film? Come on, hit it. I didn't know if he had to turn it there. He was underneath it. Try it again. Okay, I'll throw this one out right here. There we go. One underneath it. Oh, there he is. See him? The son of a gun was following it. One about that big, Jimmy.
No
He was
kidding.
just following it. Yeah, he was underneath it.
They want it.
All right, here we go. All right. This will never make it back to the boat. That's guaranteed. This Zara Spook will never make it back. Something will grab it. There he is. Told ya.
Get him?
Did you come almost clean out of the water and grab that spook? Yeah. One jump. There we go. Oh my, this is fun. Oh, man. Bass fishing in Hay Bay. Wow. Wow. Nice chunky bass. Nice chunky largemouth bass. Beautiful. This is a ball. You gotta come up and try this. Yeah, today we have a nice warm air, overcast. Can't ask for better conditions than this. When it's like a sheet of glass, there's some top water over top of the weeds. See, right up in those bulrushes, right in that area. And we'll go down here and about right in there, we'll get into them again.
Yep.
Uh-oh, buzzbait. Oh, did you see that? Oh my.
Around here, we don't get days off. Neither do our machines.
Clovis, you ready to have some fun?
Hey, Tucker. Come on down and see my friends at Motivation.
I'm Scott Lockoff, host of the Center Sportsman. Check us out on the web, centersportsman.com.
This segment of the Center Sportsman is brought to you by Robbins Marine, taking care of boaters since 1955.
Accommodations provided by Cedar Point Resort, a relaxing destination for both fishermen and families alike. Cedar Point Resort offers fully equipped, comfortable housekeeping cottages. Cedar Point Resort is located on the southern shores of Hay Bay, whose waters are connected to Lake Ontario, thus assuring an abundance of fish species for the avid angler to pursue.
When you go back in these bays, the first thing I do is I look how the weeds are positioned. I don't look for the solid clump of weeds, but I look for the pockets of weeds. I feel that's the key. Is you'll have a clump of weeds here and a little opening, and a clump of weeds here and a little opening, and that's where I feel the fish they can feed better there. A bass, you got to remember, is an ambush predator, so he's going to bury into those weeds, and he's going to wait for something to swim by, so he can just dart out and grab it. Oh, did you see that? Oh my, something, wham! Oh, missed it. How do they miss it? Oh, you see him jump clean out of the water? That pike came out clean out of the water after that. Scared me. Oh, no. I thought he was coming in the boat.
That was nice.
Oh, that was, he wanted that thing. Oh. Pike. All right, little guy. You gotta watch when you do that. All these treble hooks. All right. You gave me a scare. I was looking the other way.
You were ready to pull your lure out of the water.
He jumped out of the water after it.
That was sweet.
So what we were doing, we had the topwater lures over top of the weeds and fishing those pockets. And when you would think there's not another fish in there, that's when you take a Berkeley fat sinking worm, and you throw it into those pockets and you hook it wacky style, and that lure just slowly goes down into those pockets. And it drives them not bang bang, we're getting getting some extra bonus fish that way. But I always have one of those lures sitting rigged, ready to go on a spinning rod with fire line. When a bass blows up on my Zara Spook or my topwater lure and it doesn't get it, and it does it like 2 or 3 times, I quick pitch that lure back into where that fish blew up on it, and 9 times out of 10 you'll catch that fish. So remember that.
Now, was he attacking your lure or the boat?
No, I think he attacked me. There you go.
It is. Bass. Oh, no, pike. Oh, that's a nice pike. That's a nice pike. Look at that, on a trailer hook.
Yep.
I put a trailer hook on that.
Ah, you sneaky dog, you.
Yeah, I know. That's in case they short hit it. Boy, look at those teeth. Wow. Thank you, Mr. Pike. Welcome to Topwater Mornings. That's one thing about up here.
Yeah.
Never lift your lure out of the water too soon, because they like to follow it the whole way to the boat.
Yeah, yes they do.
Yeah, and this is even out further from the weeds that they really seem to hit.
Staying a little bit deeper. We can sneak in there. Now, this is my... Look at that, come on, out of the water there. Use different lures.
There he comes.
Oh, missed it.
See, he came sideways at it.
Yep, he was on there for a second. He's coming behind it. Look, oh, it's a strand. Okay, it's a weed. I might put that frog on that one. Tie that frog back on. Yep.
Good job.
There's a little bass. Yeah, just a little one there. He's nice. Nice little one. There he comes. Oh, he's not as little as I thought. Look how yellow they are up here, though. He has a mouth full of hooks. Get your quills down. This is too much fun. Top water. Okay, a lot of fun. All right, see you, buddy. There you go. Jim, I guarantee you, this lure will never make it back to the boat.
Go
without
for it.
something on it. Watch. No, not a seagull. Get away. Hey, hey, hey. Hold. Oh, I got a piece of grass on it. That doesn't count. Yeah, when you get a piece of grass on it, it really deadens the action of the... I'm Scott Lockoff, host of the Center Sportsman. Check us out on the web, centersportsman.com.
This segment of the Center Sportsman is brought to you by Robbins Marine, taking care of boaters since 1955.
Accommodations provided by Cedar Point Resort, a relaxing destination for both fishermen and families alike. Cedar Point Resort offers fully equipped, comfortable housekeeping cottages. Cedar Point Resort is located on the southern shores of Hay Bay, whose waters are connected to Lake Ontario, thus assuring an abundance of fish species for the avid angler to pursue.
We had everything on our side.
Pike. A little pike.
We bit the line off. Those fish were on a feeding frenzy. There he comes. Hey! Get out of here. He scared my fish away. My fish probably think it's an osprey up there. All right.
Oh, that's not good.
All right. Hey, that's a nice bass. There we go. Yeah, that's a nice one. One come out here. Just got to work back and forth. Now that bird spooked them. Yes. Yeah, that's a nice largemouth. Nice largemouth. We're after. Oh yeah. It's a dandy. Jim, I think this largemouth has as big as mouth as what you do.
Think so?
Yeah. Look how. Let's compare it.
All right, well.
Oh, Jim. Not as big as mine, that's for sure.
I was going to say the bass usually matches the person that's catching it, so that's probably why it's bigger than mine.
There it goes. Oh. Yeah, bass. Another one. When you're fishing in the weeds, make sure you have fire line, that's for sure. Cuts through the weeds. I like my fire line.
Let's see if they want the frog. Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah.
That's on the spook, just like yours, different color. Oh, get out of those weeds.
That's a nice one.
Watch the hooks. Oof.
Yep.
That spook works really well.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't seem to matter what the color is. It's
No.
just
It's
the way
that-
it's worked.
Yeah, the spook is the walk the dog. Walk the dog, where it's walking back and forth.
Just hey, Scott, just
What?
make sure that you get the hooks out without getting them in your hand.
On. Did you get nailed? Ah! Oh. Later in the day, we were frog fishing, what we call frogging, and we were taking plastic frogs, little swim frogs that have a little kicker feet on it. No, it's almost like a rubber buzz bait. You can throw that frog right on top of those weeds and catch fish. And with braided line, no problem.
That's huge.
Oh my, he was just sitting there. Look at the size of this bass. Oh my, what? No, it's a bowfin.
No, it's a mud dog.
Yeah, bowfin. There's a bowfin. Oh, look at that ugly thing. Now watch, they have really sharp teeth.
Oh, this is what don't get them in the boat, man.
Yeah, they'll go, yeah.
I got them.
Oh, they're ugly. Uh-oh, around the trolling motor. Yeah, that's... Yeah, they go nuts.
Can I get up there?
How about we put them in the net? Should we put them in the net or? I want your hand, because they have really... Yeah, there's... Yeah.
Go get them.
They will try to bite you. Have fun when you're fishing.
roll
Have
around
fun
in
on your trip. And Cedar Point Resort's a great place to go. You know, you can get with a couple of your buddies and split the cost and have a great time. It's just over the border, or 1,000 Islands. If you want to stay in the bay, it won't cost you hardly anything for gas. You can just go around the shoreline and fish. And there's plenty of fish there, plenty of fish. So check it out, give them a call.